What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here. Welcome to the most anticipated race on the calendar, the Monaco Grand Prix in my Felipe Massa career mode. If you missed any of the previous races, then you've got a bit of catching up to do, but we're having great fun this season. It's been fantastic racing so far, and we're looking for it to continue with this race as we look at our pretty awesome car. It's done us well this season. We're currently second in the standings and trying to battle for the championship, but Rosberg's got quite a big lead already, but there's always a chance of Monaco, and let's see what we can do. So in qualifying, in my first run, I put in a respectable time for P2. I did clip the barrier as well, so I knew I could go quicker. So the second lap here, getting a bit of oversteer out to the final corner and coming to the line. What are we going to do? And we've put it on pole. What a great lap there. And now, I was going to go for another lap just at the end of the session, but this is what happened. There's a Mercedes in the wall. I haven't even taken control yet, and it's absolute carnage. Ricciardo spun out. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to check the replay. What the hell's going on here? And I see this kerfuffle at the hairpin. So I'm thinking, all of this is going on at the same time. There must be a glitch or something, but this is absolutely messed up. Hamilton, the Mercedes is spinning. I'm not sure which one. The Red Bull's spinning. Yeah. Let's forget about that. And we took pole position. What a session. Only just from Raikkonen. We didn't go quick in that final lap, but it's the best position to be for the Monaco Grand Prix, and I'm looking ahead and hopefully taking a victory, especially with the Mercedes down in 4th and 5th place. So it's perfectly set up. And now, on race day, it is a one-stop race, so if we stay at the front and use the strategy properly, then we should win this race realistically. It's all about the start though as well. We need a good start, get better traction, 4 lights, 5, and the Monaco Grand Prix is away, and we get an okay getaway. Where's the Ferrari of Raikkonen? He's trying to go around the outside. He's got a better runner. Can't we outbrake him into turn 1? He's gone slightly wide, and we've got the lead. That is exactly what we needed, and now we can dictate the rest of the race. Make no mistakes, and we can easily, well, not easily win this. Keep it out the barriers, of course. Optimize the strategy, and we can win this. Get our first win of the season, but there is a long way to go. Just 78 laps, of course, but that's probably been the best possible start. Ahead of Raikkonen. Hamilton's got himself up into 3rd ahead of Ricciardo. So, let's see what the rest of this race awaits for us. So, lap 70, actually not a lot happened. I set the fastest lap of the race here. Got decent pace, got a second lead from Raikkonen. It's me, Raikkonen and Hamilton breaking away from the pack. Ricciardo's in 4th and holding back the likes of Rosberg and Bottas and Vettel as well, so that's great in terms of the championship if Rosberg's not finishing on the podium, but there's still a long way to go, but early signs that it's looking very good. So, we need to continue with this pace, and we did. It was very uneventful, I must say. Raikkonen didn't really challenge us at all, and we came onto the back of the manor of Roberto Mairi. 24 laps getting lap, that's quite good for a manor. We're trying to overtake him. Back markers around Monaco are just insane. Clipping the inside barrier in Raskas, making it as difficult as possible, and we finally lapped the manor. But we've got a bit of a gap to Raikkonen here. Hopefully he holds him up a little bit, and I think he does slightly, so we've got a couple of second lead over him. Lap 32 now. We built the gap up to 6.5 seconds. We turned the engine up to rich mix because I was saving, well, not really saving fuel. I kept it in standard and gained 2 extra laps of fuel. So I started to use that, build a gap to the Ferrari, and yeah, it just shows what kind of pace I can have. And Raikkonen has pitted at this point. At the moment, I was thinking the tyres weren't feeling too bad, and I think because tyre wear isn't really an issue here, carrying on the options might be faster than the primes. Obviously, we don't have any data of that, but coming on to the back of Verstappen, Hamilton has pitted as well. He pitted on lap 35, Bottas lap 36, and I knew on this lap I should pit because I couldn't catch up to the back of Verstappen, but I did have a gap before Hamilton pitted of about 3-4 seconds, and from my past experience, the undercut here isn't a major issue really, so I'm thinking put the primes on and hopefully come out in the lead and just dictate the race all the way to the end. That would be very boring indeed, wouldn't it? But coming out the pits, I didn't expect it. Hamilton set the fastest lap of the race and he's taking the lead. That is so frustrating. Raikkonen's just behind us. We're going to have to cover him off here. But we haven't got a great run, so Raikkonen's coming up the inside. I didn't really see it and he's got past us. Not the best driving there. I should have probably covered it off, but I didn't have the speed and Potentially Raikkonen could have hit the back of us. Lucky not to understeer into the barriers there as well. We need to wait till our tyres are up to temperature, then we can attack the Ferrari if we have the pace. As long as we don't lose too much time on this out lap. And on to lap 39, we're just behind Raikkonen, trying to go for a move. It's so difficult to overtake here, but we get a good run out of the swim pool chicane, I think it is. Trying to go around the outside of Raskas. We go for a switchback. Raikkonen's gone slightly deep. We've got the inside line for Anthony Noakes' corner, and what a move that is. I was so excited by that. It was all clean as well, no contact at all. What a great battle with Raikkonen. I set him up for it into the final corner, made him go wide into Raskas, switch back, and then take the position on the start-finish straight. Brilliant, we're up to second. And now to chase after Hamilton. The gap earlier on was about 5-6 seconds. We got it down to 3.5 seconds, but back markers, I knew back markers would come into it. It's obvious for Monte Carlo. But it just seemed like the Hamilton would encounter the traffic in the first sector where it's much easier to overtake. I would encounter them in the hairpin and in the final sector where it's very difficult to overtake. Look at that, so close to hitting the back of Verstappen. I wasn't sure what he was going to do there, really put me off. But yeah, I'm losing a bit of time. Actually, Hamilton's lost quite a bit of time there with Sainz. He's finally got ahead of Sainz. Ericsson's making contact with the barrier. Going wide there into the barrier once again. The AI are just so stupid in general letting cars pass. Never mind in Monaco. You see races where it's absolute carnage. They're just so dumb. Look, Sainz is going into the barrier again. At least he gets out the way. And Hamilton's just there. So the gap is down to, what, 2 seconds maybe? So we've got a chance to attack Hamilton here. Just need to keep close enough and make a move. We are in rich mix, and yeah, the gap's only 1.8 seconds, so a couple of clean laps and we'll get up to the back of him. But traffic again, it was so frustrating. And now Maldonado's taking the inside line, not getting out the way. I didn't know if he was going to go straight into me, so I had to take a wider line than I wanted into turn 1, and it's just costing me time. I just can't catch up to the back of Maldonado. Catch up to the back of Maldonado, what am I saying? Catch up to the back of Hamilton, but lapping Hulkenberg, stupidity once again. What? He's taken such a tight line into that corner, spins out, nudges me into the barrier, and yeah, that's his own fault. It's bad programming, I'm going to be honest. He spins out, and I think he caused a bit of a pile-up later on. But yeah, how is he expected to do anything but crash into me or the barrier? It's just stupid. But lap 56 now. Back markers once again, they kind of dominate this video, as you can see. Button, worst of all, hits the barrier, knocks me out, hold my momentum, and he's effectively costing me the race. What is that? He's turning in far too early. He's broken his front wing. Absolute joke. He's cost himself points as well by the looks of things, because he was running in the top 10. And the gap to Hamilton now is 6 seconds. We're losing too much time. And yeah, it's so frustrating. On the back of back markers again. Verstappen's trying to overtake Stevens. He's not having a great race at all. Stevens tries to let me past. I have to weave my way through them. Stevens hits the barrier, hits me. It's just so difficult. But maybe, can we catch up to Hamilton? I'm optimistic, but it's not looking good. Especially with another gaggle of cars ahead. What's this? There's damage. Someone's gone into the barrier. Ericsson's very slow. We'll go past him. And no, he's turned in. No! He's out of the race. We've got a broken front wing. Disaster. We're not winning this race now. That is so annoying. Ericsson initially turned left and suddenly turned right, so I went into him, put him into the wall. It's so annoying, these back markers. See, he stays left and suddenly goes right, so I have nowhere to go. I'd already committed to the right-hand side, and nothing I can do now. Nothing I can do. It's annoying. I'm not sure if I could have beaten Hamilton, but I should have won this race. I've cocked up my strategy slightly, but I thought I had the pace on the option tyres. New front wing. We're not dropping a position. Raikkonen must have been quite far back. And we come out the pits in third place. Raikkonen is not far ahead at all. So on the option tyres, we'll have a lot of pace. And we'll have to try and get onto the back of Raikkonen. And hopefully Hamilton encounters some traffic that just destroyed me. Suppose it comes around evenly for everyone, but yeah, let's try and get past Raikkonen for second place. So we'll put the pressure on him now. And looking for a move opportunity. Maybe breaking down here. We're trying to go for it, but no, there's not enough space. We're all over the shop, cutting the corner, so we've got to let Kimi back past. But that was pretty epic, wasn't it? Going sideways through that corner, lost control, lucky to keep it out the barrier. No damage as well, so Here comes attempt number 2. Much better run out the Novell chicane. Trying to think about move up the inside. That's going to be very risky. So we back out of it. But Kimi goes slightly wide. Oh, oversteer. We're trying to get past. Raikkonen's going for it. Oh, he's got the barrier. Carnage once again. And the swimming pool section is just catching so many cars out. I can't believe I've got no damage from that. Raikkonen just went wide. Clipped the barrier and smashed. His front wing is gone. He's still in the race at least. Oh. Mana. Where's the Mana? So, this is actually a glitch. There's an invisible wall there. Raikkonen hits it, goes into the wall. How I didn't get any damage to there, I don't know. And luckily, Raikkonen's front end hit my back end and kept me out the barrier. Wow, that is F1 2015 for you right there. That man doesn't care that there's a car in the way. He's getting through to finish this lap. So lap 70 now. We're in second place, Ricciardo's third, and we've kind of just settled for second place here. We're 34 seconds behind Hamilton. We're miles ahead of Ricciardo, so we're not going to gain anything. We're not going to lose anything. The only way we could lose something is putting it in the wall, so I decided just to cruise around, get it to the finish, get the 18 points, and move on to the next race. Missed out on a win, which I am disappointed about that. We really could have won this race, but at least it's Hamilton winning this race. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been Rosberg, could have been one of the Ferraris. But we're coming home in second position. Another podium, another great result. And yeah, dueling the calendar. We've had a pretty good race and our streak continues. We've only had one poo race this season, so consistency is looking good. Not sure if it'll bring us a title, but there's a long way to go. Let's see what happens in the following races. So let's see the standings now. Hamilton wins for myself. Rosberg actually overtook Ricciardo on the final lap, so that's slightly annoying in terms of the championship. But look at the difference between third to fifth. 4 tenths separated them, so they must have had an epic final lap or something. But yeah, quite a lot of cars to stop, which suggests that they lost a front wing or two. My teammate finished 6th, and the 2 McLarens finished in the top 10. Well done to them, even though Button tried to take me out. So looking at the standings, we're up to second, so things are looking pretty good at the moment, though we are 32 points behind Rosberg. But the Ferraris are dropping, Bottas is dropping, just can't keep up with me. But this battle, 6-way battle for the title is fantastic, really enjoying it. Hope you guys are as well. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed this race and season so far. Looking at the constructors ahead of Ferrari, solidifying second place. So catch you in the next race, goodbye.